Welcome back to part 9 in the series. Sorry there's been a delay, but I've done some thorough investigating, checking around, watching videos, checking Google images, talking to people, trying to get the best solution as to how to do it on my own. So I've taken my timing cover here, and I've gone ahead and pressure washed it. I did, however, cut a bike inner tube tire to slide over the timing adjustment valves. Yeah, something, I forget what they're called. Anyway, most important part is right here. Timing. This took me a while to figure out. When I started, I couldn't get the R and the link. The R and the link to line up. On this side, it's the L and the link. The L and the link to line up. I had to put my ratchet on here. Well, whatever, I got the air ratchet right now. And I had to turn the block clockwise probably 8 or 9 times until these marks on both sides actually lined up for me. Like, oh, fantastic. But then I go down in here, and this mark does not line up. That mark in there does not line up. And I'm sorry, I got the yeah, you can see it. See the dot there? There's a dot on it. Get it out of the light. Oops, sorry. The dot's way over here. And the link is here, and the dot is here. So the bottom half of this has spun because I have one shoe off, another shoe off, or pad. So every like quarter spin of the crank, this chain would get slack here, and then this would compress and come in and out, and this would bounce around. So don't be afraid to keep on cranking your engine around. It's gonna wear your arm out until you get something to line up on your cams. You really want your cams to line up and hit those marks, and they're going to. One side or the other, hopefully both at once. R on the right side, L on the left side. And these marks down here, that's something we can adjust for when we do the timing job. Actually, I'm going to pause this, reset and turn the light on the camera so that you can see the timing marks. Alright, we'll be back in just a second. Yay, more light. Okay. So, what I found out is down here on the oil pump, you will see this little dot here, and if I can spot it, the other little dot here. Okay, so this dot and this dot are your timing marks. So I still need to crank the engine forward to move this link to this dot on my oil pump. However, part of the pause of the project is I've decided to go ahead and order a new oil pump. Because unbolting this this slide with these two bolts here, these two bolts seal the oil pump. And I don't want this thing to leak and not pump right if I don't reseal the bolts in the proper order and whatnot. So I went ahead and for $55, while I'm this far into the project, I went ahead and ordered a new oil pump. Comes with a brand new slide already attached to it. I'd have to remove this bolt, this bolt, and I think the oil pump comes off then. Yeah. Then I can slide the oil pump off. I'm gonna replace the gear anyways. So my next step is to get this over here, and I might as well do that now. Remember, always turn your engine clockwise. Where am I? Oh, I'm well above that, okay. Oh, there's the slack in the chain. Look at that. Isn't that gnarly? It bounces up on this gear, rides up on the gear, makes this all bounce. Look at that. That's just horrible. Well, am I at the spot yet? Okay, I think I want to go another full length to get to where I need to go. And that is that. Considering how well it's timed right now, I'm going to say that that's the spot I'm going to have to be in. I'm pretty dang close. And if you look up here, these just moved around just a little bit. The L is still on the L. The R is still on the R. So now we are set to start the disassembly project. However, I want to do the disassembly and reassembly in one day. So I am still waiting on the oil pump. So I will pause and continue this project at that time. In the meantime, I have already pre-laid out my parts as to where they go in the vehicle. This, however, the oil pump slide I'm not going to use. Got my crank gear, cam gear 1, cam gear 2. Got your little tensioners. So I try to have everything laid out exactly where it needs to go. That way I can pull off and know that I have all the parts already lying in the correct order. Yes, if you're going to pressure wash your cover with your adjusters on there, make sure they're covered. You want to keep the oil in them. You don't want any water, residual water floating around in your engine after you put this all together. Make sure they're clean. It's probably best just to take them out, but make sure they're clean. Alright, until next time. Part 10, disassembly and retiming. Looking forward to it. Hit the bell notification so you can get notified the next time I got one of these videos up. Till then,